What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from MTGheadquarters.com, bringing you Sealed Saturday, my second Sealed Saturday. From the M15 block, I have sufficiently OD'd on M15 Draft. I think there's some fun cards in the set, but I feel like I've got a good grasp on how to rock things. It's a very aggressive set, so you either build your deck around that, or you have to plan for it. So let's get these packs open and just see what we got. They're graciously provided by the awesome folks at mtgcardmarket.com. I will provide a link to them in the description below. Check them out for your singles needs. I'm just going to kind of fly through stuff and then sort. Devouring Light's very good. Amulet. Not awesome. Triplicate Spirits is probably one of the cards you want to keep an eye out for. Very, very good. Polymorphous Jest is no joke. This card is no joke. In this format, where both of you are just going to have a ton of creatures out, that card will be and can be an absolute blowout. And it should be for rare, but I'm just saying. These cards feel so different. Broodkeeper is very good if you can get a couple of them in a red-white enchantments or red-white auras deck. And aggressive mining. Oof, we've had some pretty poopy rares. Well, Polymorphous Just is good, but no deck building rares. Ooh, Soul of New Phyrexia. And what's awesome about this card, other than the fact it's super versatile and it's worth a few bucks, you can put it in whatever deck you want. So that's not a bad mythic pull there. Haven't seen too many like stab wounds or anything. Lots of encrusts, Pillar of Lights. Zathrid Skyblade's very good. Crucible of Fire is awful in limited. It's like purely an EDH card, right? Or they better just have a ton more dragons coming out. Well, this pool is we've had some good red. And an Avacyn. Ooh. Well, she's good. She's very good in Sealed. Let me pause this, color sort, take a look at it for a hot minute, and then we'll talk in just a moment. All right, I've sorted everything out by color. Let's take a look. I'm going to order them. I'm going to give you an idea what I think of the color in terms of what we pulled, and then we'll narrow it down. So Black Cat's fine. Rot Feaster Maggot is good in some decks. It's actually pretty decent. Typhoid Rat's are good. Zathrid Skyblade's very good. Carrying Crow's good. Flesh to Dust is fine. Curse Spirit, Gravedigger, and Shadowclep Vampire, all decent playables in black. Definitely a little thin for it to be a primary color. In blue, we've got some nice like stally cards like Encrust. Aeronaut Tinker might not be so bad because we've got some decent artifacts. Polymorphous Jest, as I mentioned, is very good. Coral Barrier is good value. Another Encrust. Amphibian Pathmage is very good. But again, blue seems a little thin to be a primary color in this deck. Red has enough, I think, in terms of beef, red and white have enough that we pulled to kind of be your primary color, but let's go through green. Ancient Silverback, very, very good. Elvish Mystic, great for ramp, obviously. Hunt the Weeks, decent removal. Verdant Haven's decent in this format. Plummet's actually not bad. Invasive Species can be a lot of fun when you have Enter the Battlefield effects that you can bounce and just back and forth. Netcaster Spider is pretty good, but there's not a heck of a lot there. Torch Fiend, you know, what we've got in red here is pretty aggressive. Forge Devil, Altic Bloodseeker, Borderland Marauder, Generator Servant, Broodkeeper, all good. Goblin Rough Rider. Vernal Fist is very good. Lightning Strike. Curd Chieftain's very good. Heat Rays very good. Crowd Favor and Clear Path. I think what we're going to be building with is going to be a red-white aggressive deck with late-game Avacyn, Soul of New Phyrexia. That's what I'm thinking. Then we have Avacyn here. Razorfoot Griffin's just good. Selfless Cathar is good. Pillar of Light is okay in this format. Boonweaver Giant, if you're playing like the red-white enchantments deck, is okay. Sungrace Pegasus. Paragon of New Dawns is good in this deck. Sanctified Charge is a great finisher, especially when you have a lot of white creatures. Devouring Light's very good. It's premium removal. Wall of Essence and Soulmender are great, especially when you have an Ajani's Pride Maid, but we don't have that. Oresco Swiftclaw, very good. And some kind of poop at the end there. In terms of artifacts, we have a couple, like Ornithopter. Gargoyle Sentinel is definitely playable. Maybe the Amulet, but maybe not. Willforged Golem can be playable because of Convoke. Obviously, Soul of New Phyrexia is going to make the cut. I think let's go red-white and see where that takes us. I originally was leaning towards white-green. For lands, we have some the fixing lands, Evolving Winds, Radiant Fountain. Again, I only use that when I have a Johnny's Pride Maid in there. And even then, I can usually find other ways to gain life. So I think Devouring Light, absolutely. Avacyn, yes, yes, yes. One Pillar of Light, and you can maybe board another one in if someone's just playing a ton of fatties. But you've got to be ready for that turn 2, turn 3 aggro decks where Wall of Essence is great. And you might even pull in Soulmender if you had to. I'm just kind of taking out my first blush of cards that I'd like to see in this deck. We've got some really aggressive red cards, and I think we're going to play them all. Broodkeeper is good if we have any enchantments to really make it good. Miner's Bane can be borderline playable. Thundering Giant, Rough Rider, Scripture Mongrel. Lava Axe is actually, I would say, playable in this format. Lightning Strike, sure. Curd Chieftain's 3/3 for 4 is not good in this deck. Heat Ray is definitely playable. And then in terms of artifacts, obviously we're going to play the Soul of New Phyrexia. I don't know about this. I don't know about either of these are more defensive cards. What we're going to try to do is beat face, and if we can't get there, finish with Avacyn or Soul of New Phyrexia. I feel pretty solid about this. It definitely feels like more than 23. Let's see. That's an absolute. Here's a maybe. That's in. 2. Rough Rider. Lava Axe. I don't know. Maybe. We only have one artifact in the deck, so we can cut the Mongrel probably. Rough Rider, Thundering Giant. Sure. Torch Fiend. Sure. Also good. Good, good, good. The Wall of Essence, maybe I don't put in the main deck, because it doesn't present a threat, and we're really at our core here, an aggressive deck. Yeah, I think that is a smart cut. If we could board it in a scenario, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And I will bring in the Lava Axe. The Lava Axe or Crowd's Favor. I think we don't have a lot of combat tricks, so maybe we bring in the Crowd's Favor. I think you could go either way on that, but I feel pretty solid with this build. And I try to keep it, even though I stop the camera, I try to keep myself to the same time I would have building in a truly sealed event. So will I make some bad calls? Yeah. I mean, if I had all day to build this deck, I'd probably still make a few bad ones. But this is where I'm going to try to be. So we have Crowd's Favor in the one spot, any other one drop. Selfless Cathar. That's a great card. Forge Devil, lots of one drops, so hopefully we can get one in our opening hand. Heat Rays, great removal. Soul of New Phyrexia way up at the 6 drop. Lightning Strikes, 2 drop. 3 drop. Goblin Rebel, or Rough Rider. Rough Rider! I'm just sorting these, and then I'll bring them back up, and we'll go through them. Maybe I cut Miner's Bane. I have an enormous amount of 2-drops. But I don't know. I mean, you can always, I mean, who doesn't want more 6-drops in their deck? We're going to try to get there by turn 4 or 5 here, and our out is going to be the Archangel or Soul New Phyrexia, right? So, 1-drops, we have Forge Devil, Selfless Cathar, and Crowd's Favor. We've got 2 creatures there. Heat Rays, 1.5. Then we got Devouring Light mixed up here. That's a 3-drop. Whoops. 2-drops, Sungrace Pegasus, Swiftclaw, Generator Servant, Borderland Marauder, Altic Bloodseeker, Torch Fiend, Inferno Fist, and Lightning Strike. All really good stuff. In our 3-drops, we have Devouring Light, Pillar of Light, Goblin Rough Rider ×2. Then we jump to the 4-drops, Razorfoot Griffin, Paragon of New Dawns, that's only 2. Oops. Then we have 5-drops, Avacyn Guardian Angel, Sanctified Charge, Thundering Giant, Miner's Bane, Soul of New Phyrexia. You could drop this Miner's Bane for a Lava Axe if you need to, get there. It's up to you. But I think this is how I would have built the deck. What I'm more interested in hearing is how you built the deck. What changes would you have made? Would you have gone completely different colors? What questions do you have? Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again to MTG Card Market, and we'll talk to you again real soon. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, check out some of our most popular playlists from MTG vlogs, sick gameplay videos, new product breaks, and some insane vintage openings. I upload 3 to 4 new Magic the Gathering videos every week, so if you haven't already, please take a moment to crush that subscribe button to join one of the fastest growing Magic the Gathering channels on YouTube. Talk to you later.